Hey, it's Dominique here. Welcome to another London Self-Defense Academy video. We're again focusing on self-defense for women. And today we are going to look at what to do, some practical steps that you can implement when your attacker has pushed you to the ground. Okay, so today we're going to be going through a situation where your attacker has pushed you or is intending to push you to the ground. We are going to walk through step by step what happens in this sort of attack, and at each step we're going to look at practical steps and practical techniques we can implement to try and keep ourselves a little bit safer and try and get ourselves out of that situation. So I can see my attacker, he's coming towards me. I know he's about to push me to the ground. If I have time, and this is not always going to be an option, but if I have time and I notice that there's some sort of obstacle around, for example a garden wall where I could hit my head and injure myself, I can try to at least step in a direction where I'm not going to injure myself when I fall. This isn't always going to be possible, but if you do have a little bit of time and you know that the inevitable is about to happen, try and secure a space where you can fall a bit more safely. Okay, so the attacker's come towards me, he's going to push me to the ground. I know this is going to happen. What can I do? If I can't prevent being pushed to the ground, I can at least try and control the way I fall. So the way you want to fall if somebody pushes you is you want to try and make your body into a concave shape and try and roll onto your back. The reason we try to do this is because you want to avoid falling flat and getting the wind knocked out of you, or perhaps falling flat and then knocking your head onto the pavement, onto the ground, or on something else, which will make you unable to take any actions following your fall. So the safest way to fall is try and roll onto your back. So I'll demonstrate this now. So I'm falling and I'm making my body into this concave shape, which will hopefully enable me to just roll onto my back, which is far safer than me falling flat and bumping my head. The second element to this that you should bear in mind is as I'm falling in this shape, I want to try and make sure that I break my fall a little bit so as to not roll over. So the way you would do that is as you're rolling, you extend the arms outwards and with a degree of force, pin them to the ground. What this does is it stops you from rolling too far backwards. So you're kind of stopping your momentum and controlling your descent. So we've fallen and we're in this situation now. As you can see here, my attacker is still a little bit far away from me. What can I do here? I can try and keep him at bay. So I try and kick his shins as hard as I can to keep him away from me. Just kick it repeatedly until he's not moving anymore. And if I've managed to do that successfully, I can get up and get myself out of the situation. Another area that I could aim for, if he's getting a bit closer but he's not completely on top of me yet, is I could aim for the knee. If I kick directly to the knee, that bends the knee backwards, which is not a direction our knees like to go into. So hopefully that might be enough to dislocate or break the knee, which is another great way of disarming your attacker. So the shin and the knee are very useful if you've still got a little bit of distance from your attacker, but what do you do if they're actually getting a little bit too close to you now? So shin, knee, not super accessible because there's not much distance, so I can't recruit much power because I can't really extend my leg. So what I want to do instead is I want to attack the areas of his body that he's brought closer to me and that are vulnerable. Primarily these are two areas. There's the groin, so you can see his groin is now a lot closer to me. So I can do the same thing that we've been doing with the shin. I can just extend my leg, strike him directly in the groin to stabilize him, and I can get myself out of the situation. Another element which we can go for is if he is towering over me like so, I can think about attacking his chin. So again, same technique, I extend my leg and I drive it into his chin. Now, as you can see, Alex is a little bit taller than I am, so just extending my leg isn't actually going to get me there. So what I need to do here is I'm already on my back, so I need to recruit the strength of my hips to give me a little bit more height. So instead of just extending the leg, we push off one leg and bring the foot upwards, giving us the requisite height to hit them in the chin. So another variation of this scenario is I'm here, I'm trying to kick my attacker, but he's moving to the side. What can I do to deal with this? I need to reposition myself. So what I need to do is I need to quickly move around like a little turtle and face my attacker again. This puts me in a better position to attack his shin, attack his knee, do a groin kick, or indeed go for the chin, depending on which height he is and the proximity. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found that video useful. Obviously, remember that no matter how good you are at self-defense, it should never be taken as a replacement to taking normal safety precautions. So please mind your surroundings, please mind your belongings, and stay safe. If you enjoyed our content, please hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you again very soon. Thank you.